Colorado football wide receiver room remains stacked for 2025. Despite losing 4 standout wide receivers, Colorado football's wide receiver room is primed for greatness in 2025. Travis Hunter, LaJohntay Wester, Will Shepard, and Jimmy Horn Jr. have all made their mark as some of the best in college football, and they're set to hear their names called in the 2025 NFL Draft. But don't think for a second that Coach Prime's squad is short on firepower. The Buffaloes are reloading with a mix of proven playmakers and exciting new talent. Returning stars like Omarion Miller, Drelon Miller, Terrell Timmons Jr., and Kam Mikell are ready to step up and carry the torch. And let's not forget the fresh faces. Adrian Wilson, Quanell X Farrakhan Jr., and Quentin Gibson, 3 Texas standouts, are joining the fray, bringing their elite skills to the Big 12 stage. Guiding this talented group is none other than Jason Phillips, Colorado's wide receiver coach. A former NFL wideout and All-American at Houston, Phillips is entering his second year with the Buffaloes. With his wealth of experience and proven ability to develop young talent, he's the perfect mentor for this dynamic wide receiver unit. In 2024, Colorado's wide receivers helped deliver the 4th best passing offense in the nation, averaging an impressive 327 yards per game. The 2025 squad faces a tall challenge to replicate that success. But with the returners, newcomers, and Coach Prime's relentless recruiting, the pieces are in place for another electrifying year of Colorado football. Stick around till the end as we dive deeper into the newest additions to this stacked receiver room and what they bring to the table for the Buffaloes' bright future in college football.
This is Plumber Football. Give it everything.
Omarion Miller, Colorado's breakout star poised for a dominant 2025. Omarion Miller, remember the name. At 6'2" and 195 pounds, the former 4-star prospect from Vivian, Louisiana, is set to lead the Colorado Buffaloes wide receiver room in 2025. Before making Boulder his home, Miller had his pick of powerhouse programs like Miami, LSU, and Nebraska. Ultimately, Coach Prime and Colorado won out, giving Buffs fans a future star to cheer for. Miller wasted no time making an impression. As a true freshman, he played in 10 games, but it was his jaw-dropping performance against USC that turned heads across the college football world. 7 catches, 196 yards, and a touchdown. Miller announced his arrival with authority. But the journey hasn't been without setbacks. The 2024 season started slow for Omarion, leaving fans puzzled as he went untargeted in the early games. Just as he was finding his rhythm, an injury against Kansas State ended his sophomore season prematurely, leaving star quarterback Shedeur Sanders visibly disappointed at the lost opportunity to connect with one of Colorado's most electrifying talents. When healthy, Miller's impact is undeniable. His ability to turn screens into highlight reel plays and dominate in the open field makes him a constant scoring threat. Whether it's his lightning-quick moves, contested catch ability, or knack for adjusting to difficult throws, Miller shines brightest when the pressure is on. Though soft-spoken, Omarion's leadership speaks volumes. Heading into his junior season, he'll be the clear-cut #1 receiver for the Buffaloes and the face of a wide receiver core that's brimming with potential. He's not just a playmaker, he's a game changer, and 2025 could be the year he cements himself as one of the best wideouts in college football. Drelon Miller, Colorado's versatile star ready to shine in 2025. Drelon Miller is the Swiss Army knife of the Colorado Buffaloes offense, and in 2025, he's primed to take center stage. At 6'2" and 195 pounds, this dynamic playmaker from Silsbee, Texas, is entering his sophomore season, already carrying the reputation of a future star. A former 4-star athlete and Rivals number 39 player in the nation, Miller turned down offers from powerhouse programs like Texas A&M, Michigan, USC, LSU, and Miami to play for Coach Prime and the Buffaloes. And it didn't take long for him to make his mark. Miller saw action in every game as a true freshman, a testament to his readiness and Coach Prime's trust in young talent. His breakout moment came against Utah, where he recorded his first 100-yard game with 6 catches for 108 yards and a touchdown. He finished the season with 3 touchdowns, making at least 1 catch in 10 of 12 games, proving his consistency and dependability. Often compared to Deebo Samuel of the San Francisco 49ers, Miller is a nightmare for defenses. He can line up anywhere, wide receiver, running back, or even as a wildcat quarterback. His elite ball tracking skills and ability to make tough over-the-shoulder catches with away-from-body precision set him apart. Add in his stout frame and powerful hands, and defenders quickly find themselves outmatched. As Drelon steps into a leadership role in 2025, he'll be tasked with passing down the lessons he learned from Colorado legends like Travis Hunter, LeJontay Wester, Will Shepard, and Jimmy Horn Jr. His versatility, talent, and work ethic make him the perfect role model for the next generation of Buffaloes. Get ready to see why Drelon Miller is one of the most exciting players in college football as he leads Colorado's offense into the Big 12 spotlight. The following two receivers go into the 2025 season with huge chips on their shoulders and are determined to prove their worth to Buff Nation. Terrell Timmons Jr., ready to prove his worth in 2025. Standing 6'2" and weighing 195 pounds, Timmons Jr. hails from Greensboro, North Carolina. A three-star prospect out of high school, he initially committed to NC State over James Madison and played 2 seasons with the Wolfpack. But when Coach Prime's revolution began in Boulder, Timmons seized the opportunity to transfer and join the Colorado Buffaloes. Known for his big play ability, Timmons Jr. has consistently averaged over 15 yards per reception, showcasing his knack for stretching the field. However, his first season with Colorado in 2024 didn't reflect his true potential. Buried in a talent-packed wide receiver room and sidelined by a lower leg injury against Kansas State, his production was limited to just 4 receptions for 22 yards. But don't let those stats fool you. Terrell Timmons Jr. is hungry to rewrite the narrative in 2025. If he can stay healthy, he's poised to see more opportunities and remind fans why he's a dangerous deep threat. With his size, speed, and knack for creating explosive plays, he has the talent to turn doubters into believers. Make no mistake, Timmons Jr. is determined to shine this season and prove he's a vital piece of Colorado's offense. Buff Nation, keep your eyes on this under-the-radar talent as he works to show the world what he's truly capable of in 2025. Kam Mikell, Colorado's speedster ready to electrify in 2025. Kam Mikell is a name Buff Nation should get excited about, a true burner who brings game-breaking speed and versatility to Colorado's wide receiver room. Hailing from Statesboro, Georgia, the 6'1", 190-pound athlete committed to Coach Prime's squad over powerhouse programs like Georgia, Tennessee, and Florida State. A 4-star prospect and 247 Sports 74th nationally ranked player, Mikell redshirted his first season in Boulder, giving him time to adjust to the demands of college football. But his athleticism is undeniable. Clocking a blazing 10.5 seconds in the 100 meters, he's one of the fastest players on the roster and a constant threat to take it to the house every time he touches the ball. In high school, Mikell showcased his versatility, excelling as a quarterback, wide receiver, and running back. While he's still developing as a polished wideout, Colorado can maximize his impact with quick screens, go routes, and even a wildcat package, roles he's tailor-made for. His ability to string together sharp cuts and erase defenders' angles makes him a nightmare in the open field. Mikell's speed and versatility give Colorado a unique weapon to keep defenses guessing. Whether he's blazing past defenders on a deep route or taking a direct snap in a wildcat formation, Kam Mikell is a player Buff Nation won't want to miss in 2025. Get ready for fireworks when the ball is in his hands. True to his word, Coach Prime went out and attracted 3 high school wide receivers that have the potential to come in and contribute right away. Adrian Wilson, Colorado's next game changer in the making. Adrian Wilson is the latest exciting addition to the Colorado Buffaloes wide receiver room, bringing creativity, athleticism, and playmaking ability to Boulder. Hailing from Pflugerville, Texas, this 6', 170-pound dynamo is a 4-star prospect and one of the top-ranked recruits in Colorado's 2025 class. Rivals ranked Wilson as the 174th overall player and the 30th wide receiver in the nation, and it's easy to see why. In his final high school season, he was an unstoppable force for Weiss High, racking up 47 receptions for 985 yards and 14 touchdowns, helping his team make the Texas 5A playoffs. His big play ability and knack for finding the end zone perfectly align with Coach Prime's vision for a fast-paced, high-scoring offense. But Wilson's talents don't stop at football. He also competed in basketball and track, showcasing his versatility and elite athleticism. Off the field, he's a creative force, literally. Wilson designs custom cleats for games, bringing his personal flair to every snap. By enrolling early at Colorado, Wilson will have the chance to train alongside superstar players like Travis Hunter, gaining invaluable experience before taking on the college football stage. With offers from top programs like Oregon, Texas A&M, and Penn State, his commitment to the Buffaloes is another huge win for Coach Prime and Buff Nation. Get ready for Adrian Wilson, a young receiver poised to dazzle Colorado fans with his playmaking ability and boundless creativity. This is one new buff you'll want to keep your eyes on. Quanell X Farrakhan Jr., the playmaker Colorado can't wait to unleash. Quanell X Farrakhan Jr. is a name that's already turning heads in Buff Nation, and for good reason. This 6'2", 170-pound wide receiver from Houston, Texas, brings a combination of skill, toughness, and versatility that makes him a perfect fit for Coach Prime's Colorado Buffaloes. A consensus 4-star prospect, Farrakhan Jr. was ranked by 247 Sports as the 47th best wide receiver and the 49th best player in Texas. His recruitment list reads like a who's who of college football powerhouses, with Alabama, Georgia, and Michigan all vying for his commitment. But Farrakhan chose Colorado, inspired by Coach Prime's vision for a national championship-winning program. "I really believe what he has going on," Farrakhan said. "He's tremendously flipped the Colorado program around, and I feel like he has what it takes to win a national championship." On the field, Farrakhan is as dynamic as they come. He's a precise route runner with impressive late separation ability, consistent hands, and elite body control in the air. His spatial awareness allows him to make clutch plays near the boundary, and his versatility doesn't stop at receiver. He's also a standout on special teams, returning punts and kicks, and even contributed as a cornerback on defense in high school. A true all-around football player, Farrakhan isn't afraid to get physical and do the dirty work. His skill set and mentality make him a dangerous weapon for Colorado's offense, and a name fans should be excited to see in action. Buff Nation, get ready. Quanell X Farrakhan Jr. isn't just here to play. He's here to help Colorado compete at the highest level and chase a national championship. Quentin Gibson, Colorado's small but mighty playmaker, ready to make waves. Quentin Gibson may stand just 5'9" and weigh 165 pounds, but don't let his size fool you. This Fort Worth, Texas native is a certified game changer. With jaw-dropping stats and accolades to match, Gibson is the latest electrifying addition to the Colorado Buffaloes wide receiver room under Coach Prime. A 4-star recruit by ESPN and a 3-star by 247 Sports and On3, Gibson earned his spot among the nation's best. ESPN ranked him as the number 42 wide receiver and the number 44 player from Texas. His high school numbers are nothing short of legendary: 1,732 receiving yards and 31 total touchdowns, with 3 games still to go, including a 74-yard touchdown pass that propelled his team into the quarterfinals. His performances earned him a spot as one of 10 finalists for 2024 Mr. Texas Football. Gibson chose Colorado over offers from Washington State, Illinois, Kansas State, and others, and his decision speaks volumes about the momentum Coach Prime has built in Boulder. Gibson described his excitement after visiting Colorado. "It was a fun visit, and it was exciting to see their atmosphere. The coaches were telling me how I would fit in the scheme and be able to replace some of their top guys." Speed, agility, and versatility define Gibson's game, making him a perfect fit for Colorado's fast-paced, high-energy offense. His ability to make defenders miss and create explosive plays aligns perfectly with Coach Prime's vision of building a team fueled by effort and elite talent. Quentin Gibson is ready to take his game to the next level, and Buff Nation can't wait to see what this small but mighty playmaker brings to the field in 2025. As we wrap up today's video, we want to mention a few more names that we didn't have the time to dive into: Isaiah Harge, Jordan Onavuga, Caleb Mathis, and Asad Wasim. These wide receivers are all worthy of recognition and deserve to be mentioned. They may not have made the spotlight in this video, but make no mistake, they're key contributors who bring great depth to Colorado's wide receiver room. Whether they're providing valuable reps in practice or stepping up on game day, they're helping get our defense ready for each opponent. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights on the Colorado Buffaloes as we look ahead for another exciting season. That's all for now. Until next time, as always, Give it everything.